Hello guys, you often ask me which HUD I use while I'm playing, and if I created this HUD myself. I decided to record this video to tell you about it. I have updated my HUD recently, and I'm going to tell you all about it. This HUD is called Veeea. It was created together with the Pokerpopup team, and it costs $189. Not cheap indeed, but it's worth it. You can have a look at the description here, at the stats description. Let's open up a table and have a look. It looks more or less like this, but we'll turn to a more visual example. First line, number of hands, then you have check raise, just like you see here underneath, raise versus c-bet, and our opponent's stack size in big blinds. The second line is VPIP, pre-flop raise. The third stat is 3-bet non-all-in, which is quite important, because if we display all the 3-bets, including the all-in ones, it will include the situations when your opponent pushes 2 big blinds into you, 10 big blinds, and so on. This stat here, however, displays only non-all-in 3-bets. Cold call, and the last one is 3-bet, either in position or out of position. Here you can see a small header, 3-bet, PvP. It's very handy. Let's say we open up from the cutoff, and because this HUD is positional, we'll see that our opponent 3-bets 12% against our position. If we open from another position and this opponent 3-bets us, this stat will be completely different. That's how you go through all of the stats. You will have these descriptions in small font, acronyms for stat names. You can also click on your HUD and look at general information, look at your pop-ups separately here. Let's say we want to explore the 3-bet stats, so we open up the respective pop-up and have a look. What does our opponent 3-bet in 30 big blind stacks, in 40 big blind stacks, 23 30 big blinds, 18 23 big blinds? It's very important. This enables us to evaluate our opponent's game more precisely. It will give us a larger edge over our opponents. Actually, I've been using stats for only 2 to 3 months. Before that, I used to play without stats for several years, 5 to 6 years. And now I have to gather a lot of stats on my opponents, because hand mining is forbidden. Many players consider this prohibition, and I also don't use hand mining. Therefore, I need a large hand sample on every opponent, at least 200 or 300 hands, and the more hands we have, the more valuable our information on our opponents. Because if we only have like 10 hands on our opponent, and we see he 3-bets 50%, we'll be ready to 4-bet bluff him right away, which will be a wrong strategy. Here you can also see a small video by Veeea. You'll hear him talk about how he created this HUD together with his team. He also talks about the importance of color coding. Here we can see that red numbers denote that our opponent calls our 3-bets way too tight. The gray zone is more or less near the average among the player pool. And these yellow or green stats mean that our opponent calls our 3-bets way too much. We should pay attention to this color coding too, to be able to better exploit our opponents. I guess for more detailed information you can contact the support on the website, Pokerpopup website. You can also choose from a range of other HUDs if this specific one is too expensive for you. I think that would be it for a general overview. If you have any questions during the stream, you can always visit this page and look at the descriptions here. If you liked this HUD, you can visit this website by clicking the link at the description and purchase it. Thank you for your attention. Bye bye.